Think, believe, and achieve. These are the 3 things that will get you where you want to be. I'm Dr. J.
I'm Dr. C.
And thank you for watching the Two Doc Minds.
Thank you for watching A Two Doc Minds. We're going to talk today about manifesting your dreams.
Yes.
But before we get into the topic, we want you to like,
Comment,
subscribe,
and hit that notification bell because we want you to get this content fresh when it dropped on the street.
yes. So let's get right into it.
All right, Dr. C.
We want to manifest our dreams. We want to manifest the things that we want to accomplish. We want to think about what we want to do in the short term and in the long term.
Absolutely.
But right now, we're going to just talk about the short term manifestation of your goals. Now, let's start with the first recommendation that Dr. J and Dr. C will give our audience to use to manifest their dreams. Let's use affirmations. What is an affirmation? An affirmation is something that you can consider a positive, motivating thought in your head. It's something that to reinforce your thoughts, something to build on.
Absolutely.
Very positive thinking and motivation, trying to aim towards your goals.
Yes, absolutely.
So how can you do that, Dr. J?
And I talked about this on some of the prior videos. It's simple. What I do every day in my life, I wake up to something positive. And we talked about that a lot. You know, I listen to Eric Thomas.
Yes, you do.
Right? Mm-hmm. A lot, right?
Yes.
I listen to David Goggins. I was listening to that with my daughter just the other day. And I just listened to Les Brown and just some of the folks that really talks about positive frameworks.
Yeah.
So when I wake up, the first thing I do is listen to something positive. I don't turn on the news. I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to kids screaming and fussing as they're getting ready for school. Mm-hmm. Before any of that happened, I listen to something positive because it sets the direction for my day. And I have to set it in a positive way. Yep. So that's how I deal with positive affirmations. But people can read a book. People can listen to quotes. People can, listen to YouTube videos.
Yep.
People can listen to CDs or anything that motivates them, right? Mm-hmm. People can meditate.
Yeah, that's a good approach. But using affirmations also, you can use it to your advantage by creating your own language, your own words, your own positive messages in your head. Yeah. So you can take affirmations and be very customizable, if you will. Yeah. Like get up in the morning and you say, I will be great today is actually very impactful. So just the reinforcement of saying, absolutely, I can do this and I can be great only if you say it. I mean, try it for a week. Yeah. Like you say, write down some words. I've heard you say that a couple of times in our videos, Dr. J.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Write it down and say it. I want you to do this. If you're a guest on our show, if you're a subscriber, I want you to do this. Write down, I am great.
Like it.
And then get up in the morning and say that in the mirror 10 times. Morning, say it at your lunch break, and say it in the evening. Absolutely. And I promise you, if you do that for a long period of time, you will begin to think of yourself as being something and someone great.
And accomplishing your goals.
Yeah, because you convince yourself you are.
Yeah, I like it.
Sometimes we convince ourselves of failure or losing or being able not to do something. Now you have to convince yourself that you can do it.
Yeah.
If someone else done it, if someone else has accomplished it, that means you can as well.
Absolutely. So let's move on to our next recommendation. And now this is a very interesting one, and I've heard it a lot in my life. Oh, yeah. I did it a couple of times, but I think it does take some effort and commitment to get it done. And that is creating a vision board.
Yes.
And that essentially is taking a piece of paper or even electronic board that you can use on your computer and putting up images, putting
quotes.
Yep.
Symbols. meals, whatever, right?
Whatever inspires you, pictures of your family, whatever goal you're trying to reach. This is what you try to put together on one solid piece of page so you can reference it on a frequent basis, every day, every morning, once a week. Whatever it is, you're reconditioning your mind to think differently.
Yeah, I mean, when I was young, I created a vision board, and it was a little self-serving, but I created it. I put a house, because I was living in a small apartment at the time, right? I put the beach, because I wanted to go on the beach, right? I put a cap and gown, because I wanted to go back and get my education. And I looked at that. I wouldn't say every day, but at least once a week. I looked at it, I looked at it, I looked at it, I looked at it, put it right on the wall in my room. And then one day, I was a graduate. One day, I now have houses, right? And I accomplished. I went to the beach now, several beaches around the world, right? And so being able to see it one day, just as a hope, a dream, a vision, affirmation, and it began to manifest itself because I went out mentally and told myself I can go get it. And then eventually the universe has a way to make it happen if you believe it could be done.
Absolutely. And on my vision board, can you believe it, Dr. J, I put a YouTube channel on. And we are here. It is real and it is happening thanks to our visual learning board and our visitors on our channel.
Yeah, and we got a plaque. So I want to thank everybody for watching our channel. We hit 100,000 subscribers, and we're going to show our YouTube family because you have supported us so much. We're going to drop a video of Dr. C and Dr. J open our plaque, and we want to share it with you.
Yeah, I love it. So let's get into our last recommendation of really creating some manifestation in our lives.
Absolutely.
And that would include the law of attraction.
Absolutely.
Okay. So some people subscribe to the idea of manifesting their desires through the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Which suggests that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences. Into a person's life. So this is really sitting down and saying, I'm going to just think positive. I'm not going to think the glass is half empty. I'm going to think the glass
is half full.
I like it.
So it's not just thoughts, though. Even when you're looking at the law of attraction, it's bringing people and things around you that are positive. It's bringing positive thoughts around you. It's having, that growth mindset. So for me, if somebody's talking negative, I'm moving, whether that's on TV, news, whether that's social media, whether that's friends and family. If it's negative, I'm out. Because I don't want to fill myself with negative energy.
Good strategy. Because
Newton's law is simple. Energy is not lost nor stolen. It's passed from one person to the next.
It is.
So if I'm around negative people, they're going to pass that negativity on to me. So I got to get away. I got to get away quick. It's, something I want to be around. And so that's what I do. And that's as well what I do with people. I don't want negative things around me because it brings down what we talked about, that affirmation, that negative affirmation. I want to hear positive. I want to be around positive people. I want to think positive thoughts. And I know when that happens, right, positive things will happen for me.
Great things happen. So when you put positive people around you and you segregate yourself from those negative influences, something beautiful happens. You allow yourself to grow. You allow yourself to receive more critique. You allow yourself to challenge yourself, take on new experiences. And so that is a very big strategy for manifesting growth in your next adventure or your next stage of life, your next career, your career challenge.
And it's something simple as this. I remember we was going through our doctorate program because Dr. C and Dr. J are really true doctors, right? We did a dissertation, right? And as we was going through the program, you had a significant loss and we had a significant addition to our family, right? And those were very emotional moments. But we had a Dr. Patricia Mitchell.
Oh my goodness.
That was our advisor. That every time we walked into that building, she filled us up with positive energy and she encouraged us to keep going. It may have not taken us 4 years, it took us 5 years, I think, to finish, but we got through because we had somebody that gave us the affirmation, that created the vision of what it looks like, and attracted us to the right thing so as we can get through
Yeah,
it.
every time we talked to her, she said, you can do it. That's it. It wasn't that complicated, but her energy was so important. Her idea that we can do it, and we manifested that because she said it. So it's important to put yourself around people that feed your good energy and not your negative energy.
And you can do it too.
Yes.
Just wake up and say, I can.
Mm-hmm. So manifest that dream.
Yep.
Make sure that you put the right people around you. And we've also had videos about making sure your environment caters to your success. So I am so glad that you watched this video and you continue to support our channel. I am Dr. C.
And I'm Dr. J.
And we are
a Two Doc Minds.
And thank you for joining us, and we look forward to speaking to you again.